It's live. Hello and welcome to the Savvy Gadgets channel with me, Ian, otherwise known as Ven, and this week's live with Project Zomboid. Now, I'm not going to be joined by Joe or Super this week, although we may see them on chat. But what we're actually going to do is we're going to check out the map expansion areas. Now, as we can see, the map has expanded a fair bit, and this was done a few weeks ago. Now, the map used to stop here, and you can see there this bit's been added, all of this section here. And then the map also used to stop around here as well, by this town here. So all of that's been added, and then it used to stop about there as well. So they've added all of this bit. Now, we've got up here at the top, we've got some new areas to take a look at. So we're going to go and have a wander around those to start off with. We're going to have a quick look around this area as well. But point of interest, which I don't think anyone's actually seen, and there's nothing down this end, but if you go up here, there's this little square, just here. And if we zoom in, you can see it looks like a fort of some description. Now, me and Super have had a look at this on Project Zomboid, or map.projectzomboid.com, which is where this is. Link in the description below. And basically what we're going to do is going to have a look at that, going to have a look at those new towns, and then once we've done that, I'm actually going to do a single player apocalypse mode. God help me, because that's not going to be easy. I always die in apocalypse mode quite quick, so it could be a case of it's a couple of turns. In which case, I'll also try and do some basic, sort of like a back to basics tutorial as well. But first, we're going to kick off. Modern Warfare 2 Season 2 is well underway, and I'm working my way through the different bits and pieces with it, and this is Modern Warfare. So someone's actually called me out on my camo grind. So I'm actually going to show you the weapons. Now, Season 2 was released with 3 weapons on the Battle Pass and 1 weapon on the event. So the event I haven't finished yet, and that actually unleashes the crossbow. Now, I've actually seen the crossbow in game, which is interesting because you can't actually get it yet. So there's been a hack on the Xboxes, apparently, which has allowed people to have access to it early. Naughty, naughty. But the other 3 weapons, which are under the Battle Pass, we check the Battle Pass. So you've got the dual Gadgetz here. So I've unlocked those. There's the ISO Hemlock. And then there's the KV Broadside. Now, I've been working with these weapons since it's been released. And if we go for the Assault, you can see I've unlocked the ISO Hemlock. And you can already see that's got the Orion camo on it. So if we check out the gunsmith, there it is, that's the Orion camo. So if we go for customise, to get the Orion camo, you have to complete 51 polyatomic camo challenges, which is this one. And in order to get that, you have to complete 51 platinum challenges, which is that one. So that means you have to get the platinum camo on 51 weapons to unlock the ability to get the polyatomic, and then you have to do the polyatomic for 51 weapons to get it on. Now, the platinum is by far the hardest because it's long shots, and it did take me quite a while for that, but it was really easy after that. The polyatomic was so much easier for that. So that's the polyatomic on the ISO Hemlock. If we move over to the next one, which is the shotgun. There it is. There's the shotgun with the Orion camo on it. So we go to the gunsmith, customise. There it is. Again, same thing. You can't actually apply this even if you've unlocked the polyatomic. You cannot apply this unless you've done the platinum camo for it. At least that's what I've found. So that's the KV Broadside with the Orion camo, and then we've got the Gadgetz, which I've got under shield and sword. Look out, and there it is. Orion camo. Thing of beauty. There it is. So, again, this was a really easy one. The broadside, the KV Broadside shotgun and shotguns in general, and the melee weapons such as knives and swords, that sort of thing, they're so much easier to do in the shipment level. And if you don't have the shipment level, that probably means you're playing the free version. One of my friends picked up the game for €35 this week, so it's not hideously expensive anymore. It's not the so you keep your eye out for that. But the Modern Warfare 2 does give you an awful lot of extra content to play and a lot of multiplayer things. Right, so that's that bit. Now that we've done that, we can escape. Yeah, let's quit the desktop, and then we can go on with Project Zomboid. And there you are. I have done the camo grind. Just waiting for the crossbow. And for that to turn up so I can get rid of it. There we go. Right, so. Again, this is going back to the map. So, map.project.zomboid. We start in Rosewood generally and make a base of this building here on the outskirts. Then we go to Muldra and make a base out of this one at the end here. And then we generally go into... we generally bypass West Point. So this is West Point. And then we make our way into Louisville and make bases up here. So that's what we've been doing time after time. Then we did visit Riverside, which is this area up here, for the first time ever. Generally, and we have been through West Point just to make the point of it. So this is the map as it is, including the expansion, which was due out on as part of Build 42, but not so much. So let's have a look. I'm going to join on the server. I'm actually going to join as an admin rather than my usual character, because that way I can teleport about a bit first. That one. Join server. Hopefully I've just got that right. Right, so I'm keeping myself refreshed with a cup of tea in a thermophile so it don't go cold. I bet that's going to actually burn my mouth. Oh, yeah, that's still quite hot. There's a distinct taste of cinnamon on that for some reason. I think I know why. There we go. Okay, so there was no hope for survival. Yay. And of course it's dark. Right, so we are actually in one of the new areas as it is. We're actually outside that fort. So it's 2 o'clock in the morning, unfortunately. And I can't speed up time, which is really annoying. You can see there, look. Now the great thing about being an admin, of course, is I can go where I like and do what I like, and the zombies completely ignore me. And I can do all sorts of weird things like open doors and that sort of thing. So that's what I'm going to do. So we've got like a little building here. I could really use a flashlight. So one of the things I can do, I can actually spawn in an item. And I think it's under this one. Items list viewer. There we go. So let's have a look. Radio camping, farming, all. Lots of things for the different bits and pieces. AK-47. There we go. Filters. No. Flashlight. Torch. There we go. So I'm going to add one, which has now made me encumbered. So let's close that and close that and close this. Hopefully that means I've got a flashlight in my... So equip primary. There we go. There we go. Haha! Light. There is light. So right. So let's have a look at this place. Yeah, there's the door. Distinct lack of sound. There's a window round here. Just let me check my sound settings. So yeah, it's definitely coming out of the right bits. Not getting any sound in game though, which is a bit odd. Oh, we are. It's been really quiet. Right, okay. Right, so Alright, so there's a zombie there. Zombies don't care about the admins, so it's not really a problem. So I'm just going to have a quick look. So nothing special. It's just like a tourist information area by the looks of it. It's quite unusual. There he goes, look. He's off. It's just the one geezer. Right, so baseball bat in the backpack here. Don't actually have a single a weapon to take on. There's another door there. So yeah, it's sort of like a tourist information bit. Let's close the window so he doesn't just escape. As you say, he really doesn't care about me. So I wonder if the lights work. Can I actually flick the lights? Ah, Supertone, hello. No, the lights aren't coming on. So, right, so let's have a look over here. Now, this is going to be interesting. It's all overgrown. Can I jump the fence? Come on. Oh, right, okay, let's cheat. Let's go for the admin. Admin powers and fast move. Save, close, and then I can just quickly skip through it like that. So I'm actually in the building now. Hopefully daylight will ensue. There we go. So it's like a squarish fort with like a tour guide zombie. Okay, so this is the map expansions. This is the areas of map which we looked at previously. Super, and this is the fort. So, try and open up the map. I'm all the way down here. So, Louisville's over here. And for this character, it's not actually showing up, is it? So, look, it shows me up. I'm here. Look, there's me. It's a little me. So, if I go back to the map, it's actually this section just here. And this is the bit that we're actually having a look around at the moment. So this is not a mod of any kind. This is actually in-game. You can get there if you want to walk or if you cheat like me as being an admin. There are levels to it as well. Look, you can see that as we can dive upstairs. Oh, several upstairs. There we go. Oh, grassy roof. I bet you can fall off of there. Yes, you can. There we go. That's the safety first, of course. No handrails or anything like that. But as I'm an admin, it don't matter. Hopefully, daylight's going to turn up in a minute. Right, so this is the area I was trying to get in at. So let's have a quick... Just dive in through the window, why don't you? There's varying lockers sitting about. Look, nothing in that one. Or that one. So this is going to be obviously a point of interest in the game at some point. Not entirely sure what. We have speculated to what it might be. There's like a barracks on the corner here. Shelving. It's empty at the moment. Looks like there's some building materials just laying around. Nothing you can pick up though. It may be that at some point... Oh look, there's a flashlight. Just what you always wanted. Let's carry on. Let's have a quick look around the area. Oh, it's just a quick shove. It may be that this doesn't make it in. It may be that it gets taken out. It's not part of the final. It's interesting that it's here. Well, they would make great rainbows. Oh, hello. This geezer's looking very red. Yeah, screw her to you two. There's a nice... It would make a really decent base as well. If you think about it. You know, there aren't too many windows to defend. It's got fences around it all over the place. Plenty of storage areas. Oh, look, wine glasses and wine. So, not too many zombies, although you may have to contend with respawns. There's a jail area. Oh, absolutely, yeah. Whoop, let's, oh, hello. Let's just dive through the wall there. It's part of the fast travel. So yeah, that's quite interesting. They've obviously put some work into it. Oh look, now we did see these before. These are the antique stoves which you can cook on. Obviously these are really useful for cooking. So you've got a cooking area here as well. You could dismantle all of these. There's some logs in the corner. You've got plenty of storage. You've got some nice some cases here. So yeah, and you've got lots of grass area in the middle if you wanted to go and do plenty of farming. But yeah, I mean, there's plenty of opportunity here. Let's face it. Let's dive out here. There we go. Oh, it's daylight. Turn it off, and you can run up to the top. Oh, there's a little bit up here as well. Look. Z's included. Oh, that's actually got a handrail. But there are no handrails anywhere else. It's only at the top of the stairs. Obviously a work in progress. Well, yeah. I suppose as it's non-player made, and assuming that you've got the that turned on or off, depends on whether they would attack the windows or not. But generally, game constructed items, the zombies don't destroy unless it's a door or, you know. So they may go for the doors. But yeah, I mean, that's quite interesting. Right, so that's this sort of like odd fort. So let's just dive off here for a second. There, the joys of being an admin, which is set in the middle of, literally in the middle of nowhere. There's no car park. There's no way to get here via car without going off road. So let's take a look at one of the other areas. Now I've got a set of chords here. So if I go right click, tools, teleport. I put in the magic numbers 537 and 9892. You go, oak. There we go. We're now at the new town, which is up the other end of the map. So we open the map. We are now all the way over here. Again, none of this is showing on the map. So, but it is here. You can see it. There's the railway tracks. Now, I've always said it'd be nice if there just happened to be a railway in the game that was working. That would be really cool. As you can see, it's not quite finished. That doesn't join. Like I say, this is for build 42, which is due out at some point. So these are still being fleshed out at the moment. You can see things are going to be here. They're just not here yet. It's fantastic. So this is a cemetery. So let's flash past the cemetery. There's, you know, as expected, there were zombies at the cemetery. Right. So yeah, there are actually no buildings here yet. Look. Let's have a quick look at PZ map, because there were buildings somewhere. You can flash around as an admin. This is really cool. It's really quick. So these are going to be your house locations. Look, you can see. Well, yeah, see that? There's a swimming pool. So let's just take a quick look at the map. Right, so we are now at the other end of the map. We're up here. I'm flashing around up there, but you can see these areas. It's just this playground at the moment. Like masses of cornfields. There's that swimming pool that I was just standing at, and you can see that there is absolutely nothing here yet, but there is going to be. stuff. Look, so there's a sort of picnic area for like a play area. There's a bit you can follow some lakes there. That's quite interesting. Some nice lakes there. Yeah, so as part of Build 42, apart from the whole map expansion, which we're currently looking at the moment, which is pretty empty, I'm surprised, they're updating the chunking system, the way that the map is loaded via the interface, so because you can sometimes see it chunk. And the way they're doing this is because of the way that the engine was originally built. If you haven't seen Mr. Atomic Duck's roundup of Project Thurzoid, he did a really good, minimalising breakdown of what they're doing and how they're layering things in the game, because you could get some weird effects where the character could effectively stick his head through a fence. But it would be because he's being seen from behind. And they've managed to improve how things are rendered by doing this layering system, so they only have to do one shot at it rather than multiple shots at it, and therein comes the improvement in performance. So it does hopefully mean that if you've got a lower end computer, at the end of the day you should be able to get better performance out of it. Right, so there is very little going on here at the moment. But it's going to be there. We know it's going to be there. And then there's this place over here that we're going to have a look at. Now there's a shopping mall-esque area here. So we'll just go there. What chords have I got for that one? That's so it's not far off that. So according to this, is still part of Riverside. So let's teleport. Tools, teleport. And then we go to 1966. Not 1066. And 6407. There we go. Let us be gone. You can see the whole chunking system coming in there, because all of a sudden it's like shocked. It's like, oh, he's suddenly here. And then it loads the chunking system in, and it's like you can see it in action. Right, let's close that and have a look around. Right, so we should be around the back of that bit. So we are, if I go here, we're here, I think. I think we just started there. Yes. So this is obviously another shopping mall area. There's a garage. Some of the sounds just don't seem to be working here, because that door was not rattling. That door hasn't got an opening sound on it. Duct tape, car batteries, car chargers, electrical wire, lots of car maintenance stuff, welder's mask, mechanics books, all the sort of things that you want. It's a sort of like a superstore for car mechanics. It's Halfords. That's what it is. I'm sure there's an American version of Halfords. I don't know what you'd call it. Super? Do you have like a sort of like commercial outlet for car parts and things like that? You know, Halfords is a typical one here in England. Although, to be fair, the Halfords near me has literally closed down in the last week. Which is very disappointing, because that's where I got all my light bulbs from. So that is well stocked. The clothing shop. There's always a clothing shop in a mall. At least there is in Project Zomboid. What's this? This is... Now, again, it's one of those things, it's like, this shop sells wool and yarn, knitting needles, sewing kits, that kind of thing. I know it's very useful. It would be more useful if there was like a knitting skill, so you could knit stuff as part of the tailoring. Again, it's like there, knitting needles. You need 2 knitting needles. You sit there, your character can knit, increase their tailoring skill. make woolly clothes for warm clothes for winter, that kind of thing. Missed opportunity, people. Again, there's loads of stuff here. Look. It's well stocked. And I guess that's because it's been... The server's actually been going for a long time. It's been 2 years? No, it's 1 year. So, what's this? What's this? This looks like a hardware shop. Boxes of nails, duct tape, pickaxes, gardening supplies. There's carrots and radishes, packets of seeds, welding mask, WD-40, concrete powder, plaster for making things. All those sorts of supplies. Let's carry on going round. Oh, that's the end of that bit. So we're going round the end. So this looks like a food, but oh no, this is more carrots and things like that. Oh god, bloody hell, this is a gardening centre. There we go. Ah, dog kennels. Yeah, a lot of farming magazines, spray cans, all that sort of thing that you would want. No, David the Gnome. Did you see that? Did you see David the Gnome? Yeah, it's a yard shop. There is David the Gnome. Right. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's a garden centre, basically. You can see all the types of bushes and that you can purchase. This is obviously the food court, the main entrance. So you've got your burger joints here. There you can see all the burger outlets that are there, the pizzas and that sort of thing. So we'll just dive around the side here. The list looks more like an actual shop, convenience store. Yeah, there's chips, batteries, toys, canned food, cereals. Yeah, there's chocolate, that kind of thing. Margarine, butter. So yeah, that's a generalised food shop. Fresh fruit and veg, and there's your deli counters over here. Look, selling cakes and biscuits and meat and that kind of thing. So that's interesting. There's again, that was a good place. That's so it is literally another Gigamart, right? Yeah. Lickety split, so it's an alcohol outlet, of which the zombies are crowding round. Let's just quickly dive in here. Oh, hello. That looks like that doesn't look like an alcohol shop. That looks like a light shop. Hang on a minute. Let's just dive out there because I suspect the entrance is over here. Oh, there we go. So there we go. Alcohol, beer cans, bourbon, lots of. Now bourbon's really useful. If you need a disinfectant, bourbon is the thing. If you can't actually find disinfectant. Yeah, beer and brains half price. Buy a beer, get free brains. There we go. So that's this bit here. So there's that's where I am. I'm over here at Lickety Split, aren't I? And there's like a food court there as well. Another sort of like a diner. Right, so there's this little sort of coffee shop in the middle, and another sort of like, well, that kind of looks like a Mendy's, shall we say. So we'll go and have a quick look at that. Let's quickly zip down. So there's the coffee shop, look. That's new, Co-Flash. Or Go Flash, cameras and film development. Oh, okay. So I kind of expected that to be. Oh, I'm stuck in a thingy. Oh, where's the door? There we go. Right, I'm in. So, nice. It's disposable cameras and film. Now, I've seen disposable cameras before, but not the film. So, new items are being added all the time to Project Zomboid. Now, although it's not exactly in. I'm inside. Let me out. Although it's not exactly alpha or beta, they are still, developing it. Ah, that's Jay's Chicken. Oh yeah. There we go. Okay, yeah, another eatery. So let's go back to the map and see what other delights await us. Because there's this bit over here. There's all of what on earth is that? Oh, that's a storage town. So storage area, garages, and there's another garage. Oh no, it's a car wash. Oh yeah, and what you would refer to as a gas station, as a garage in England, petrol station. More places where houses haven't been built yet, and then we've got this other sort of like, that's a school. That definitely looks like it would have been a school. Yeah, I'm willing to bet that that's an elementary or primary. Oh, there's something there as well. Look. Again, all of the beds. So maybe military personnel have occupied that space. So let's go and check that out. Let's put my money where my mouth is. Alright, so let's go for a quick... It's this way. Here. It's great being able to do this. Right, so there's the football field. Right, so here we are. We're in sort of like this... This looks like a science lab. Got all of the... There, so look, there's a microscope. Look, boards. This is definitely an old... What was a school. Yeah, look at all the lockers. Military, yeah, military camo gear. Stanag magazines. So there is some stuff here. Rifle bypass, gun stocks, holsters, hunting knives, a gun toolkit. Not exactly what I was expecting. Hello, school's in. Books, the usual, but you know, let's have a look. It's typical school. Ah, there it is. The books. So yeah, engineering magazines, books, all that sort of thing. Hang on a minute. The Hunter magazine, volume 3. I remember seeing that. Varying all the magazines, all the books that you may require, including some of the ones that you're not interested in. So let's have a look at this other. So we're here at the school. If we dive straight up there, we can have a look at that. So again, this looks like a housing complex. Because it's got that swimming pool, sort of like I don't know what you'd call them over in America. It's like an apartment block, I guess, with communal areas. It looks like there's a hell of a lot more to go in, though. Look at all of these empty areas with roads. Yeah, and it's going to be an interesting place. Oh look, baseball field, and. So we're going to take a quick look at this. If I can find it. If I go directly up like that. Follow the road. Follow this road. Alright, here we go. Quickly zip in. There we go. Right, so yeah, if the zombies had a baseball team, they would be called the Deadbeats. Very funny. Sure, the Beaten Dead is probably a better one. Well, so again, yeah, you've got all the foot lockers here, which may or may not have army equipment in, and boots and camo military helmets, suppressors, rounds, that kind of thing. And then, oh, squash courts. I used to play squash. I was rubbish at it. Yeah, so the fishing. I did start talking about fishing and I got distracted. So Build 42 they're updating the fishing mechanic, and it's going to be more of a mini game where you can't just fish anywhere where there's water. So previously, or I think even at the moment, you could build a base out of a place like this with a swimming pool in the middle of it and then fishing the swimming pool, which doesn't make any sense. So the way that it's going to work is you're going to actually have to look at a lake and see if there are fish in the lake. So you'll see them actually as a graphic on the screen, so that you will actually say, hey, look, there's some fish there, this is a good fishing spot. And then when you cast out your rod, you add bait to it, that kind of thing, like you do at the moment. But you then get like a half circle with sort of like blue, green, red. And you actually have to keep the gauge. You actually have to, using the aim cursor, so that's for, if you're using mouse, that one. So you then actually have to sort of like reel it in, let it in, follow it, and basically it's more of a mini game to catch the fish. They are actually adding more fish in. Again, if you check out the Mr. Atomic's Project Zomboid, it actually has, you can see those fish on the ground. You can see the size of them. Some of them are really big. So yeah, that's really cool. But I think that pretty much wraps up a look around. Hello. Oh, it's like one of those, that's interesting. That's supposed to be a paddle steamer, isn't it? Yeah, look at that. That's what that is. That's supposed to be one of those old paddle steamers where they have casinos on, that kind of thing. Well, it's not always the case. Sometimes they're actually working paddle steamers and they actually go up and down the river. That looks like a church. Yeah, I mean, yeah, ferry boat to where exactly? Because you can't actually go anywhere in Project Zomboid. Certainly not by ferry boat, unless you can actually take the ferry boat down to Riverside or West Point, or all the way down to Louisville. That would be pretty interesting. That would be a good mod. And there's going to be more. Look at this. This looks like it's going to be a militarised area as well, look. Wow, there we go. Right, so I think that actually rounds up that. So I think what we'll do now is we'll see if I can survive him in apocalypse mode. I'm not looking forward to this at all. Oh dear. Right, so there's actually something I wanted to try. Teleport. And I want to go to 0. I want to know where 0, 0 is in this game. I may have... Oh, yeah, alright, there we go. So actually... It's not having any of it. Maybe if I sort of like dive down a bit. There we go, it's very dark. That's interesting. Absolutely. I mean, you think about it. I mean, you have a... If I open up the map. Why can't the map open up? Why is it dark? Turning on the flashlight hasn't made a difference. So I'm actually... I bet I know why that is. I think that's because I'm in the river, technically. I'm in a dark area. Yeah, today's session, Ven breaks the game. Yeah, I think I probably have. I am a master at breaking things. I've actually broken Project Zomboid. Let's keep going. Let's see how far I can go. Because I think... You see, my assumption was that 0, 0 was actually down here. Apparently, I bet it's up here. I bet that's why it's dark. I bet I'm in this area here. So I bet it's this bit. So if I just go down here. You can see that I'm making progress down here. Look. Heading towards this. As soon as I get out of that dark area, which is quite big, it's a shame there's all of that area which they could use. It's so big as well. Look at it. Oh, there we go. Look. And now the map has decided to kick in. There we go. So that's where I was. That's 0-0. I always thought it was the opposite corner. Yeah. So there we go. We're on the water. I'm walking on the water. Well, I'm technically God, and there's so much of that as well. Look, there we go. Zombies up here and all that. Look at that. Loads of them. Right. Okay. Just out of interest, just for fun, let's quit that particular game onto. I keep trying to put it off. I'm going to need something stronger than tea for this, I swear. Right. Oh, God. Solo. Apocalypse mode. I'm going for Rosewood because it's going to be difficult. I'm going to try and make my way up to that, our usual base of operations. So it is vanilla. It's got all of our usual mods on it, so actually it's not vanilla, but it's like vanilla apocalypse mode with mods. I might actually do some challenges if this goes pear-shaped. So yeah, Rosewood. Right, so I've only got 8 points to spend, so I'm definitely going with Outdoorsman. Outdoorsman, really useful, because it stops you getting cold, it stops you getting scratched by, if you're walking through bushes and trees and dense forest and you're sort of clawing through your way through them. It helps you stops you getting cut from that. My dogs are going mad downstairs for some reason. I don't understand why. Obviously there's something on the TV that they've taken an exception to. Inconspicuous, I'm going to take inconspicuous, but then that kind of gives me a problem because I really wanted to take like something like nimble, and I don't think I can. See, the burglar skill here would be really good. Something that increases my nimbility. I think that's actually graceful, which is 4 points. Oh, I may be stuffed. Gymnast, yeah, there you go, gymnast. 5 points for gymnast, good grief. Light-footed, I think so. That would be good. But it's 5 points. I've only got 2. So I usually then go for cat's eyes. Now I could take something like overweight, which gives me 6 points, and then I could have nimble, whatever it was I was looking at, gymnast. Like that, and that gives me 1 point to spend less. So I could take another one. I usually go for hard of hearing, but I think I'm going to have to avoid that. Out of shape, maybe not. But a lot of people go for smoker. I gave up many years ago, so I'm not taking that. There was another one that I thought I could take. Short-sighted. Small viewer distance, slower visibility fade, -2 radius, so the match can be cancelled by wearing glasses. Okay, they're fairly abundant, so short-sighted, we'll take that. How only gives us 2 points? Oh no! I'll go for dexterous then. I'll take dexterous. I really hate this. I'll actually go for oh god, I haven't got access to all the clothes, have I? Oh no. Glasses, yes, we'll have some glasses. Probably type 1. There we go. Type 2? Type 3. God, they're awful. Let's go for reading glasses. Oh God, I look like Harry Potter. Aviators. No, they're sunglasses. Ugh. God, they're so despicable. Those I'll have to do. Those Prue Leaf specials. Go for a hat. I'll go for a bucket hat. There we go. Oh, it's not what I thought it was. Oh dear. I'll go for a baseball cap. And I'll go for a... Oh, match one with my hat. There we go. Glasses. Vests, tank top, preferably black. Shirt. Formal shirt? Yeah, looks good. Black. T-shirt. Long sleeve t-shirt for the protection more than anything. Pants, I'm going for jeans. Those will do. Socks, long socks of course. Black. Shoes. Actually going with sneakers. I don't think it makes a blind bit of difference, but yeah. This is going to be fun. Not. Right. This is the end of times. This is apocalypse mode. This is how I'm going to die. If I survive any amount of time, I'll be pleased. I think I need something stiffer than a cup of tea. Okay, so first off, the first thing I need to do is gather some food. I need a can opener, a lighter, weapons, any weapons. I think if I start off with a baseball bat, I think it's start again. I start off with nothing. Yay! Oh God! Right, equip as a primary weapon the rolling pin. Let's start with that. I've got no canned food. Oh God, I haven't got a backpack. That's ridiculous. Well, okay, so I might have to make this a base of operations to start off with. So I'm going to have to keep coming back here for food. I'm going to drop the comb because that's of no use whatsoever. Oh God, I don't get anything. I've got a rolling pin. That's it. Let's have a quick nose out the window. There's these outside, of course, and the idea of apocalypse mode is you avoid combat. This isn't going to be fun. There's 4. I bet that rolling pin is not going to last. Oh, there's one over here and all. Well, look at that. Yeah, okay. The rolling pin's not going to last me long. Oh, that's bad. That's officially bad. They are as high as... No, she's got a pair of scissors. Die already! God, they're so hard! Where? Put my left wrist, because I'm a lefty. I'm a righty. So I'm going to wash on my left. Let's take the scissors. Just take them. Because if worst comes worst, I can use those as a weapon. My rolling pin is already mostly damaged. Holy cow, this is hard. Already. Alright, so the rolling pin's going to break on this guy. So I'm going to have to be very careful with how I fight. Alright, so that's good. Not the best weapon. Alright, now I'm going to have to try and pull them one at a time. So that I can actually sort of like have an area. Again, sneaking mechanics is missing from this quite a bit. I need to get in the line of sight of one of these guys. But not both of, not all of them. Because I can't take on more than one or two at a time. Hopefully I can drag him over. And he's completely ignored me. Oh, there he is. That's got him. Hello. Hello. Hello, a bit more. Now, because I don't have a weapon that's worth mentioning, and it's going to get even less very quickly, very soon. Yeah, there it goes. We're going to have to resort to doing the old stompy. Not the monster mash, but the monster stomp. So push him over. Now, from a combat position, if you do have two zombies attacking you, you can stand on the chest of one, like I'm doing now. That one can't get up, and that allows you to fight the one that is actually facing you. So you can actually take on more than one at a time, but it is a little bit difficult. You have to get one on the floor and stand on the chest. Oh, hello. Bella's been let in by my wife. Okay, so let's check this out over here. Now, it's going well at the moment, but at the same time, not. It's tenuous at best. Trying to first off, I need to clear out the area of what Z's there are, and then at some point, I actually need to get another weapon from somewhere. I'm going to check the trash can out just in case. I know there's a zombie coming. Oh, it's just cockroaches. I've got this food. I need to find food and. Back to old-fashioned hand-to-hand melee combat. It's got nothing. I could use the scissors, couldn't I? My rolling pin's gone. Again, the scissors, not a great weapon. But better than nothing. Let's hope there's nothing around the side here. Let's crouch. No, he's already seen me. That's fine. Another low damaging weapon. And they didn't last very long either. Push him over. There we go. That's it. Yep, use the pointy end on the other person. Yeah. Oh, she went straight over. Thirsty. Oh, God, yeah, of course I haven't got a bottle, have I? Let's get rid of the... I haven't got a bottle. Oh, yes. Right, let's have a look in here. There is nothing in here, but the phone's ringing. I can't answer it. That's really annoying. The wife's obviously can't find the phone. God's sakes, I can't even get into that place. Right, the water is on, so at the moment water is not a massive problem because I can go back to my place and have a drink. But I didn't actually see a bottle at my place either. Oh, God. Right, okay, great. So, I need a bottle as well as a weapon now. And there's 2 Z's over there. And I can't get into this house. Where the hell is that in Rosewood? Oh, I bet the fire station's up there. And the construction yard's over here. Right, oh, okay, fine. I kind of know where I am. Zombie in the top right with the black shirt and jeans. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Fire station's around the bend. I'm going to try and pull one of these. But not both. But like that. Yeah, well, you know I'm going to come across a group of 15 or so. Come on, fall over, that's it. Right, now the other one has a knife sticking out the back of it. It's probably a letter opener or something like that. Gonna go sneaky. Oh, no, I'm not gonna go sneaky. Right, so it's worth mentioning that even though this is apocalypse mode, you can see that I'm still easily outpacing the zombies, and provided I'm not overloaded, you know, I shouldn't have any problems. He's got a butter knife. Are you serious? Oh well, again, better than nothing. Yeah, so you can easily outpace the zombies. So it shouldn't be too much of a problem. It's like, how am I going to cut down anything? Let's just open this window. If I can't, I'll have to smash it with a knife. Smash it. That was my elbow. Don't use your elbow, you idiot. Okay. That's okay, I guess. No kitchen implements of any kind. Nothing there of particular use at the moment. No medical supplies, just as well I don't need any. And there's nothing in there. Oh, for God's sakes. And there's nothing useful there either. Right, okay, great. So next house then. Right, okay, so let's actually find some bandages. So what we'll do is we'll make some out of the tank top. We will rip clothing. We'll just click that one just in case I do hurt myself. I've then got some rip sheets, get rid of the dirty rag, to bandage myself up with. I can actually do socks as well. Now I don't want the stuff that's covered in blood. That's bad. Got 4 bandages there. Right, okay, great. So let's wait for this guy. Right, let's try and get over here quickly. Oh, got a letter opener. Just as well because mine's broken. Oh, it's a hand fork. Equip as primary. What's that? As a equip as a primary weapon. Okay, fine. I can bite. Butter knife lasted not very long at all. And I'm hungry. And there's a zombie coming. Oh. At least it's just one zombie. Making my way through Rosewood. Because at the moment, if I come across a pack of them, I'm dead. I'm as good as finished. And that's what I'm worried about. Just walking around a corner into a multitude of them. There's one. I'm actually going to sneak up here a bit. I'm going to actually put the crouch on and sneak. Because though there's this house here, again, I don't want a pack of them. Bella, you couldn't be any more awkward, could you? You want to go out now, don't you? There you go. There you go. It's not like I've got back up this time. I'm not seeing any zombies over here. There's a scarecrow. Oh, there's 3. Fat chance. No weapons. There's 3 up there as well. God, I'm stuffed. I need a weapon. I need some kind of weapon. Even if it's just a tree branch, I need a weapon. A fork's not going to cut it. I don't have a can opener either, so I'm going to have to open the canned beef. Because you don't need a can opener for that. And we're going to eat that. Whilst I'm here, I'm going to grab a drink as well. Right, okay. Let's have a forage. Let's see if we can find something. Search, focus, forward. There we go. What's this? It's a bug. I'm not interested in bugs, thank you very much. Twigs. Bugs are food, though. Yeah, that is correct. Yeah. Oh, cooking them's like the idea. What's it actually say? So, firewood is common. So what I'm actually looking for is a branch. Maybe I can make a branch into a weapon, a club of some description. I don't know. Oh, berries. Pick up tree branch. Pick up tree branch. What was that? That was a weird noise. Right, so let's see if I can actually use that. Equip primary. There we go. How does that make out? Let's drop the can. Got some fresh berries. I've got some food. Not exactly berries for days. Right, there's a zombie over here. I'm not going to do what we... Now, normally what we do, because we're well equipped, is we shout and say, hey, you guys, over here, come get it. Smack the bejesus out of somebody. This isn't used... This isn't a weapon. The tree branch isn't a weapon. Why isn't it a weapon? Well, that's thoroughly disappointing, because basically it's a branch. You can hit people with it. Alright, well, let's drop it because it's absolutely US to us at the moment. I can't turn it into anything either because I don't have the right kind of stuff. Oh, God. So it's not going to be fun. This is definitely hard work because I haven't started off with a baseball bat. I guess because I'm being cautious as well. Now there were 3 zombies over here, weren't there? If I can attract one, I think I've got one. I think I've got one. He's coming my way, and all the zombies were coming my way. Just slowly, slowly, catchy monkey. It's like I say, I don't want to attract more than one or two, and there's a few more than I thought over there. Maybe I could try these guys up here. There were three of them up here. Maybe I can just attract one or two. Now I just saw one go in there. There he is. Is that just the one? No, that's two. Well, one of them's got a weapon, so that's a good start, I suppose. Right, I'm going to try another trick here. That didn't quite work out. Oh, there's two of them. I'm doomed. Right, this is where things get difficult. No, I'm going to have to quit the handful for this. And hopefully I can take at least one of them out. Pum pum pum. Hopefully I've just separated them out a bit. No, there's still three of them. Right. That was close. That was close. Oh, that letter opens rubbish. I need a weapon. For God's sakes. So hard when you don't actually have a decent weapon to use. And I've got no ability to make one either. That's the annoying part. I guess that's what makes Apocalypse mode that much harder. Because you don't have the same... Because like, if you start in Builder or Survivor mode, you at least start off with a backpack and a baseball bat. Here I've got none of that. Don't even have a hammer. Hello, welcome to the channel. Any questions, don't forget to ask, say hi. If you are watching. I need to find something. Ah, well, where do you come from? I could hear you growling. Oh, well, that was an easy kill. Right, my character's a bit worn out, so let's not take on another zombie. Moderate exhaustion, take a break. So I'm just gonna sit on the ground. Can you rotate around? Yes, you can. I can swivel on my bum like that and keep an eye out at things approaching. Hey, it's the magic roundabout. Right, back on my feet. Oh, super! 3D printers are go. Right, there were other zombies here. There's one over there. Let's see if we can attract that one or not, because there's at least 4 of the buggers over there. Oh, there's 2 there now. This isn't good. It is literally a case of being so careful to attract just the one or two. No, I've just handled 3, but that's because I had a weapon. Without a weapon, I'm stuffed. And there are no other weapons about. That's the problem. And I don't have the ability to make one. Let's see. There was a group around here, wasn't there? Maybe I'll have more luck with them. If I just can pull one. There's a cowboy. Right, so that's the cowboy coming. Hopefully there's none in that wood. Hello. I did try pushing. Nothing. Let's push thin air. Oh, there's 2. That's a cowgirl, yeah. Cowboy, cowgirl. Oh, there are officially 3 coming. This is bad. Just gonna run over here. Try and make myself scarce. Use the environment to my advantage. What? Stop alarm. Thank you. I don't need things like that. Thank you. You don't want alarms going off, attracting more zombies. That's not good. Now, I haven't been using the TV either because I don't want to attract unwanted attention from the noise. I probably could use it, but I'm more worried about getting a water bottle. I'm more worried about getting a weapon. I'm more worried about the amount of zombies that there are around at the moment. Alright, there we go. See, that he's managed to find me, even though... Oh, there's 2. Oh, that's bad. That's generally considered bad. Right, stand on one, kill the other. And there's another one. This is good. The joys of fighting zombies with no weapons. Stand on his chest. This one, how can I fight him if he's on the floor? Got him. Got him. I got him. Yes. It's very exciting. They hit for all the wrong reasons. Right, let's get some drink. I thought I got into this place. Oh, I did through the back now. Yeah, there's a very good possibility of that being a thing. Do my best not to die. But at the same time... I've lasted longer than I thought. Let's be fair. I thought I'd be dead by now. At least once. I'm doing quite well. I'm quite pleased with myself. It's getting late. I'm going to have to go to sleep somewhere. I haven't got any tools to board up the building, so there's likely that I'm going to get had by the Z's at night. Oh god, there's a few over there. Let's crouch. What's the state of this house? Oh. And wait for the house alarm. Okay, there's a zombie. There's nothing. Shut the door. Yes, that's what you want. You want a gun case. With a weapon. Not a baseball bat at all. Okay, so there's a few bits in here that could be useful, I guess. Oh, can opener. Love that. I was going to say that one looked like it had a red nose. Now she did see me. But there's two over there. Where did they come from? Well, hopefully. But I've got a can opener. This is a good start. A can opener is a good start. Still got no stuff though. I'm going to put stuff in the fridge because I don't have a refrigerator. I don't have the ability to get a car. I thought I was wearing that on my left wrist. Ah, no, that was the one that was I picked off of the Z. Let's put that in the fridge. Anything? Let's put the berries in the fridge as well. We'll put food in this end one here with the can opener. And then I'm actually going to open the canned pineapple. So, because what will happen is it actually put the can opener back. Eat all. There we go. Right, and tin can go back in there. And I want the tomato paste. Right, let's have a drink. Let's close the curtains everywhere. For some reason I forgot to do that. And hopefully what that will do is that will help prevent the zombies from seeing in and going, oh look, there's someone asleep down there. Because I haven't been able to board it up. Turn the alarm off. Thank you. And let's go to sleep. Let's see how we die. And Carrot's going to sleep until 3 o'clock in the morning. And it's going to be dark. And then I'm going to wake up. No, it's good. 440 is not terrible, but it's not great either. I've survived my first night. Let's have a drink. Now, I know the moment I step out this door, there's going to be loads of zombies. It's just a thing. Steel myself for what's about to happen. I'm actually going to wait till daylight. Because I'm just going to fast forward time, so I'm not going out in the dark. Yeah, because that's just the work of an idiot. And I just opened the window for some reason. Close the door behind me. Okay, I don't think we've got any migrated zombies about. Yeah, I mean, the gun would be great if there was a, if it didn't make so much noise, if it was a case of I had enough ammunition to take care of a lot of them, which I don't. Now that house was a bit of a bust. This house is definitely a bust. There's nothing in it. Just making sure there's nothing else around. Okay, so there's one. Doesn't appear to be any in the woods. Let's try sneaky. Go sneaky, sneaky. Oh, there's one in the woods, just over there. Just saw him. Hello. I'm going to drag this one away. Take care of her over here. That way I'm less likely to attract ads. Which I've already done. The guy in the woods saw me as well. Ugh, God, it never goes smoothly, does it? Come on. Right, for someone who has no weapon, I'm doing rather well. Let's go sneaky. Let's see what we have. Now, there was a big crowd of them over here, wasn't there? Now, I know there's houses down there. And I know there's usually a lot of Z's with them as well. Right, so there's at least 6. There's those 2 over there. There's a shed. Oh, if I could get to that shed, hopefully that's got something in it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get into the eye line of one of these. That's why I'm doing it sneaky, sneaky. And stand up. That one's got a backpack. There's another shed. These 2 aren't being particularly forthcoming. Let's just check the back, see if I can get into the shed. No, I took care of the one. No, I didn't. I love it when I lie to myself. Knock her on the floor and then take care of her. Right, so I have now officially taken care of the one that was there. Right, so there's one up there, look. Let's go sneaky mode. See if we can get in the shed. We can get in the shed. There's a hammer. Equip as a primary weapon. A screwdriver, that's also useful. And the nails, they're also useful. But an armoured door. Oh, metal pipes. We'll loot all of that. Those are good weapons. Magazines. I don't care about magazines at the moment. Right, I'm feeling a little bit more confident. So I'm actually going to escape. I've got my loot. I'm leaving. Hello, Bayo Lim. How are you? Or Bayo Lam. Oh, welcome to the channel. Thank you for getting on the chat saying hi. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm just going to get back and stash my weapons under the sink with the spatula. Right, so I'm going to use the metal bar. I'm going to put the hammer in there. I'm going to use the metal bar as my weapon. Equip that as my primary, but not box of nails are going in there. And the welding rods and the screwdriver, because I can't use the screwdriver for anything at the minute. But I do, I'm going to drink. I still haven't found a water bottle. Need something to eat. Let's open the veg soup. It's now got a can opener. Vegetables drink. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that did me proud. Look. Right, okay, so I've got a nice metal pipe. This will last me for a while, and metal pipe, and it's got a lot more damage on it, which means hopefully I will be able to take down zombies quicker. No, that means I may be able to take on a group. Emphasis on the may. I'm still going to try and take this easy. Or do this little by little. I want to get in the other shed if I can. I want to get the backpack off of that zombie that's up here, so I can actually carry stuff outside of my normal inventory. Because I still haven't found a bottle yet. Right. And that group's sort of moved off a bit. Now what was that? Did I just hear something? Now, I don't want to shout. I need to attract them with line of sight. Ah, that one, hopefully, has seen me? No? There's quite a few here, it has to be said. I want that little school bag off of that one. So if I can attract just that one. Yeah, that one just wants to play hopping the fence. Also need to keep an eye out, make sure I'm not attracting any others. Oh, there, I've got one. That's good. That means I was in the right sort of area around here to attract the others. And the other two have come as well. That shouldn't be a problem, because they're coming in dribs and drabs. And I've got a fourth. Oh, great. Right, but I am slightly better equipped now, so... some of that. That's what you need. This is better. This is better. Stand on the chest. Excellent. Now we can make some progress. Now that I've got a weapon that's worth actually having in your hands, we can actually fight off what we're interested in. Now, did either of these have the backpack on them? I don't think they did they? It's frilly knickers and a corset. Not what I'm after, funnily enough. No, I don't need transparent. Oh, hold on though. I can see a leather jacket. That'll protect me. That'll actually help to my protection. And adds a little bit to the bite resistance if I do get bitten. I'm looking for things like leather gloves, and I'm also looking for a bicycle helmet, a motorcycle helmet like I usually wear, or a policeman's helmet or something like that, so that I actually stand a chance of, and a neck scarf. All of these things are useful. All of these things you need. Because a baseball bat just don't cut it. Oh, hello. Where's the guy with the bag? Where's he? I need him. He's run away, hasn't he? Oh, there he is. Right, I'm having that bag off of you, sunshine. It may just be a school bag, but it's more bag than I've got. Right. That bag is officially mine. There we go. I have a bag. Haha! Right. Let's have a look in this house and wait for the alarm to go off, because that's exactly what's about to happen, isn't it? Yeah. No? Okay, good. Right, fantastic. That's really annoying when the alarm goes off and it's like... all garbage bags. Garbage bags are useful because we will eventually use those. Not particularly worried about that. We'll loot all of this though. Fresh food is good. Frozen food is good. Particularly worried about canned food. That's what I'm really after. Like that stuff. I'll have all of that, thank you very much. Hello. One or two, or more. One. And I'm going to shut the door quickly because there's other zombies up there. Alright, kids' bedroom. Baseball bat. No, okay. Suitcase, not particularly useful. Staples. Hole punch. Why is this place so rubbish? Why would I use the headphones with a radio? I don't need a radio at the moment. You can use the headphones with the radio. Yes, you're quite right. Trapping volume 1. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's another one of the things that I tend not to do. Okay, right, so I think we've had everything, but no, there's still no bottles. No, nothing I can actually keep a drink in. Alright, so let's just go around the side. At least I've got some food. There's a couple of zombies there. Let's just attract over the one. Hopefully I can get into the shed without having to do anything too drastic. Let's zoom in and check that out. And we say the magic word beginning with B. There's a window in the back, I think, so I think... Yeah, there's a window in the back. Again, if it's got metal bars, metal pipes in it that I can use as a weapon... That's a good thing. Yeah, I know there's one coming. Come on. Oh, okay. That one obviously decided that I'm in the shed. I'm going to smash the window. Remove the glass. Make sure that nobody else is coming. Really? That's all that's in here? A bull bar for a car? Oh, I've got company following me, look. Okay. Well, as apocalypse mode goes, this is doing alright. Right, now I could check out these houses down here. I'm actually going to drop off what I've got back at the back at the house. But so far, it's not been hideous. I mean, first off, not having a weapon, that was bad. That did make life so much more difficult. But now I've got a weapon. Have weapon will travel. Now I'm just missing other things, other like tools like saws and saws and things like that. So I thought I heard something. I think it might have been my dogs. Right, so I'm doing alright for food. Electricity is going to go off in the not too distant future, which is obviously not the best. Chicken, not the banana. That can go in the frozen bit. And then I've got the banana, the milk, the onion, tomato. That can go in that bit. Assuming it lets me put it in. Now this isn't going to last me forever, like I say, the electricity is going to go off. And then in this corner bit, I'm just going to put in the other bits and pieces, just the electricity trapping, that kind of thing. Useful. Volume 1 books, very useful. Still haven't got a water bottle. This is bad still. So there are things that I still need to collect. Finding a key with a car with a key would be useful. Weapon durability is doing well. Okay, so that's good. So the metal bar is going to last us a bit longer. That actually sort of begs the question: is the metal bar better than the metal pipe? I don't know what they are as a side by side comparison. Honestly, I don't think there's much in it from a position of damage. I think maybe the metal bar's got it, but what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put one in my backpack as a backup weapon. Now, what have I got in my backpack? The metal pipe. Excellent. That's all I want. I need a drink. This is the problem with not having a bottle in your inventory. If you have a bottle in your main inventory with water in it, your character will stay hydrated, basically, and you can just keep topping the bottle up every now and again. If you've got like one in your backpack, just to tide you over. So, right, now I'm looking to improve my situation more. Better weapons, more weapons, water bottles, clothing as well. Alright, so up here should be the fire station, and this is going to be a bit of a fight, I think. And like I say, before I was having to be careful, I'm still going to have to be careful. And then I've got a leather jacket, I'm slightly better protected, which is why I've got the moist peckish. Oh god, should have had something to eat. Now, hopefully, there's a working car outside the fire station. Now, I think the police station's a bit of a push. There are down this road some houses. They're not particularly affluent from what I remember. Right, so here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go, yo. So this is the construction site. There we go. That's one of them. So I think I'm going to have to take at least, and there's this one coming over here as well. There's going to be a fair bit of fighting between here and the fire station. So I'm going to have to sort of like gauge my food levels. I'm going to, because like being overexerted affects your ability to fight, your ability to run away. But being hungry also has an effect on that. Alright, so there's a few over here that are coming my way. I'm going to have to fight them. I should have brought some food with me, actually. I'm just going to run back and get some food. Didn't think that was going to be quite a problem quite so quickly. Notice my sprinting hasn't gone up yet. Just going to grab that banana out of the fridge and the tomato and eat that. I'll eat the pickles. I like pickles. Stale. Does that mean that it's okay to eat the berries because they're stale? I don't know. It's going to add to my boredom, which isn't good. I don't have a knife, but there is a bowl here somewhere, I thought. If I had a knife, then I could do a salad. That would increase my happiness. As I always say, food, cooking is the path to happiness. There we go. Food. I've got food. I'll take a can that I can open with me, like the sardines. So square cans like tuna, corned beef. So the tuna, the sardines, the corned beef. You do not need a can opener for them. The round ones, you do. Let's get a... Alright, here we go. Look, they followed me this far and then lost track of me. That's Metallica groupies. Now, if you are on the chat, don't forget to drop in and say hi. I am playing Apocalypse mode. If you want to join the Discord link is in the channel below. Don't forget to drop a like on the stream if you're enjoying the content. Helps promote my content to other people who like Project Zomboid and who aren't watching my stream yet. And should be. They should all be watching my stream. That's what they should be doing. Right, so I'm heading towards the fire station. I'm hoping to find a car. I'm hoping to find axes, of course, because those are my usual favourite weapons. Crowbars, things like that. There's a lady with some long gloves on. Obviously, you were having a good evening, and then the zombie apocalypse broke out. Right, I'm overexerted a bit now. Which will affect my ability on combat to a degree. So I'm just going to quickly sit down, get rid of this moodlet here for the moderate exertion. That should go pretty quick. I'm just going to wait for this guy to come up to me. It's a game of patience, this one. It's like that scene with Darth Maul and Qui-Gon. Well, if you're facing the right direction to start off, that would be a good thing. Just waiting for those barriers to open up and then have a go at the... Got this. Guy wanted a good kick in. Good grief. Now, I'm actually quite looking forward to the crafting stations in Build 42 as well. They're coming. Because hopefully you can, if you have a broken item like a metal bar, then you can smelt it. Because you can smelt scraps, I think, from what I've seen. Right, here we are. We're actually approaching the fire station now. overexerted again. I'm not particularly worried at the moment. Let's see what we. Oh, there's at least. Oh my God, there's a group. Right. Lots of fire personnel. Now I just need to attract. Oh, there's some over there as well. Hello. The question is how many have I just pulled? 4. Okay, now because I've cleared this road, I'm actually going to use this as my fighting zone. And I'm going to do the backing off technique, which I've been using. So, wallop. Missed. Oh God, I'm tired. Tired and now thirsty. Great! 4 o'clock in the afternoon. But still, that went well. Now, I'm tired, I'm exerted, I'm thirsty. Fighting's not going to be an easy task. I'm doing less damage. This might have to wait till tomorrow. I might have to try and survive one more night. Let's see what we can do. We can perhaps go scavenge some stuff. Come on. I am standing right in front of you. Come on. There we go. Just going to take on this. Try and take them on one at a time because it's going to be difficult to fight. As you can see, that was a really tricky fight. Because I was having to hit them so much. And that's because of the moodlets I've got on the left-hand side. The tiredness, the thirst, the exertion, all comes into play. All affects your combat ability, because at one point, the exertion will break you down to the point where you're not doing them any damage, and then you can't run away, and that's the end. So you have to really moderate that. Tiredness also has effect on how hard you can hit. So none of that is great. So I'm going to try, like I say, I'm going to try and take them out. One at a time, and I'm doing this carefully, dragging one over, and then when it gets later, I'm going to go back and take stock of my weapon. Military boots, we'll wear those, thank you very much. I might even go for those as well, over my trousers that I'm currently wearing. Just for the protection of it more than anything. Right, I'm not going to go out there because there's guys up there that are also attacking. Well, I say attacking. Right, this is good. Pulled one. Oh, it's 6 o'clock. And then he's got something sticking out of him. a letter opener, so that's probably not worth it. Oh, he went there. He wasn't in good shape, was he? There we go. Let's grab that one. So the more I do now, the less I'll have to do tomorrow. And I'm hoping that I might... Sorry, madam. That I might be able to have at least a quick look. Hopefully this will bring out my sneaky ability. Okay, so yeah, exerted, now tired, now slightly thirsty. Oh, this is bad. I was sneaking. I'm sneaking here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly run for it. Try and blend in with the trees a little bit so that they lose sight of me. And I'm going to head back to the house, get a drink. Again, I haven't found, and I'm hoping to find in the police station, a saw. I didn't see one in either in the sheds, which is disheartening. So I haven't been able to sort of like board up my house or anything like that, which is not good. Oh, so let's get a drink. Might as well wash all my clothing and that as well. Keep myself clean. Because I'm pretty sure if you get scratched or lacerated in apocalypse mode, you end up dying. So actually, you know, the zombie infection is a lot more virulent. So normally if you get scratched or lacerated, you can survive that. But if you get bitten, you don't. But I think in apocalypse mode, if you get lacerated, that's pretty much it. That's the end. You're done for. Slow zombification. But I've actually lasted an hour and a half. This is good. Now, I'm also thinking about the more immediate problems of water and electricity, which are probably going to go off in the next few days. And then I'm royally stuffed. At least at the moment I've got water. And I'm going to try and stay awake a bit longer. I'm going to go to bed for a couple of hours yet. I'm going to try and go to bed at sort of like 10 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock at the moment. Get something to eat. Actually going to open the... Oh, I've got less food than I thought. Canned ones. I'll open the chilies. Don't need to cook it, although I could. I'm not particularly worried about cooking food at the moment. It's not, although it's something that will become much more useful to me later on. I've got food in the fridge. Still haven't found a water bowl. I picked up some books, didn't I? So let's read a book. Let's read a book. Let's try and leave them in the corner, didn't I? So let's go for electricity. That's a useful one. Electricity is a useful one because it'll help me gain access to cars. Now, if I could find a mechanics one, then I should be able to hotwire cars. Provided I can find a decent car with petrol in it. Now, like I say, I'm hoping there's going to be something at the fire station, and quite regularly, if you go into the fire station, you can find the key. If it's not in the glove box, assuming you can get into it, and if you can't get into it, hopefully one of the fire guys around the station. Well, oh, I didn't take fast reader, did I? Oh no, that's going to take years. I've just realised. Damn, I didn't take the skill. I didn't take the skill. Damn it. Let's speed up time a bit. Because I want my character to go to bed at about 10 o'clock. And because it's single player, I can actually speed time up. So we'll go put that back. Stop that. Put that back. And head off to bed. Sleep. Yes. And hopefully, although this is Apocalypse Mode, I'm not entirely sure whether the meta event for zombies piling in on you at night is a thing. Right, so before we go anywhere, let's get a drink. Let's drink. Let's have something to eat from the fridge. Let's eat the berries. Really need a knife. Actually, I'm going to eat the banana as well. Eat that. There we go. Hopefully I can get into the fire station and there'll be fresh food in there. There we go. I've got everything's green. It's all good. And it's raining. Right, now rain. This is where the outdoorsman trait again comes in handy. Even if your character gets soaking wet, they won't catch a cold. And that's useful because if you don't have a cold, you're not sneezing and coughing and attracting zombies. So that's why I always take the outdoorsman trait. Now you can mitigate that sort of thing. You do find umbrellas in the game, but that means you're having an umbrella in one hand and a weapon in the other. So let's put the weapon back in the end. I want that. Right, let's see how much fighting we've got to do around the fire station. No, I haven't seen them. Didn't see a car. I'm expecting there to be quite a few zombies in the fire station as well. It usually is, and it is actually a spawn point for them. So, as good as the fire station is as a base, you will at some point have respawns, and that's hard because I opened a door, and there are at least 6 or 7 of them in one room. And that was harsh. Because it wasn't a very big room from what I remember either. I'm just checking out the... actually going to move the boots and that off. So... they will actually... that means what'll happen is they'll actually stay there. Oh, helmet. Oh, God, there's a few. Look at that. Have the helmet. Thank you very much. Now, it's an important point to make out that blunt weapons let's get rid of the baseball cap. I don't need that. I don't need those in my inventory. I just want them on the floor. Blunt weapons, if you're attacking a person, will not damage clothing, whereas sharp weapons like knives and that will. So if you want the clothing off of a particular zombie, then you need to use a blunt weapon. So that, and that, they can all go off, because then I can collect them and they will help keep me clothed if I need them at a later date. Oh, hello. You're approaching from behind, were you? Let's go with I don't think so. Right, so I've attracted 3, so I'm going to go back to the road to fight these guys. Missed. That's bad. A leather jacket, that could be useful. Alright, so the crowd gets lesser. Oh, there we go, it's got 2 or 3. Why it picked those 3 up, I don't know, because I was being careful to get in some sort of group visual thing going on there. Missed. That was close. She was definitely trying to have a bite there. Not seeing a vehicle. There's another group over there. I was hoping not to have to fight more than that. Hopefully I can get into the front door. This is beginning to look better. Slowly clearing the crowd. Oh, that's bad. Metal bar's broken. equip the metal pipe quickly. Equip primary. And then put that there as I think. Right, okay, let's put it in my hands. That didn't last as long as I hoped it would. No car. Damn. Yeah, that is a first. Usually there's a car in the car park of the fire department. Oh, let's check these offices out, make sure there's nothing in them. Oh, scissors. Not going to use them as a weapon. Get rid of my sneaks as well because I'm wearing boots. Oh, that's what I want, a fountain. Apparently I can take the water dispenser from the thing. I must have a mod on for that. I'm going to take the Bic pen as well. And I'm going to take the glue. So I'll tell you what I didn't do, which was really stupid. And that was shut the front door. Well, shut the front door. It's not, unfortunately, but I do have now 2 empty bottles, which is exactly what I needed. Yeah, it would be nice if that was you know, Bic Excalibur. I'm not going to use that because there's a fountain, water fountain around the corner. Fill both bottles. I said fill both bottles, didn't I? Fill empty bottles. Alright, so one of those can now go in my main inventory, and that will keep my character hydrated. I see. Damn it! Oh, there's bottles of bleach there. I could empty the bottles of bleach and use the bleach as water containers instead. In fact, that's what I will do. Yeah, so Bic Excalibur is a weapon from our previous playthroughs, basically. On multiplayer, and it's actually a gigantic comedy pen, but it basically works like a sledgehammer. It's really, really good as a weapon. That's why it's called Bic Excalibur, because it's the one of those pens where you've got 4 colours in it, and you can change the colours, and it's basically for annotating the map more than anything. It is really handy. Oh, look, propane torch. So let's choose the right thing. So there's that welder's mask. Hammer. I'm getting fed up with the phone today. I really am. But unfortunately, I need one in the study. Pipe wrench, crowbar. Thank you very much. Not worried about the hand scythe. Definitely good finds here. Another empty bottle. Useful. Another thing. Another welding mask. Okay. Chain? Chain? I don't remember there being chain there before. Oh well, okay, fine. Okay, we will fill empty bottles, all of them, whilst we can. So these are the bleach bottles and the bottle that I just picked up out of the trash. So I've got plenty of water. Okay. Fair enough. Oh, mechanics. Okay, so empty gas can. Yeah, mechanics volume 1 is more useful. Now I'm over encumbered. That's bad. Let's see what we got in here. Shovel. Ha! It's an axe. It's an axe. I've found an axe. Take one. Take it. Axes are my favourite. Oh, there's another one. Analog wrench. I don't need two leg wrenches. I need 2 axes. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm going to be over encumbered, so this isn't exactly ideal. Ah, a saw. That's what you need. Now, this actually gives me a few options. Oh yeah, I'm badly over encumbered now. This isn't good. I'm going to have to drop something. 3 axes. I'm going to have to drop the axes. I think. I'm going to try and make it as far as I can with the axes. Because the axes I can basically cut down trees and things like that, make planks, board up stuff. But I'm not going to do it if I've got a zombie coming my way. I'm going to have to come back for him anyway. Because I'm over encumbered, I can't risk it. I'm going to have to drop the saw as well. And the mechanics book. So the reason I'm doing this is it's so I'm not over encumbered. I'm going to drop my stuff and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to loot this again. Again, it was unusual there was no car there. I'm a bit surprised by that. It might be a case of I need to scout out the police station. In fact, now I've cleared the fire station, maybe it's better if I actually start using that as a base. That's what I'll do. Sod it. There's bound to be food there. That makes more sense. Using the fire station as my new base. And then once I get a vehicle, although of the electricity magazine things down there. So I've got weapons. I'm better clear out the fire station. I'll come back for those things. But what I'll do is I'll just sit on the ground. I actually grab them and then just put them back. It makes more sense to have them, and I can have something to eat. Did I bring something to eat? I brought the can of sardines. The can of sardines. There we go. Yeah, it is. That's the thing. That's what I'm thinking. Just waiting for my exertion to go. Apparently I've drunk all my tea. And there isn't a great deal at my house down there, so I'm not particularly worried. And from here I can actually strike out to other houses over the fences, which actually offers me a fair bit of protection. It has to be said. That exertion is not going very quickly, is it? Thank you. About time. So I'm going to grab the saw, grab the book, grab the 3 axes. I'm going to go back to the fire station. I'm just going to use the fire station as a base. That does make more sense. Rather than carting everything from the fire station to the the house. Make the fire station my base. I said loot that. Thank you very much. And I've got a Z chasing me. I'm actually going to equip in both hands one of those. And that's going to go there. So I open the door and there are at least 900 zombies waiting for me. Right. Okay, there's bound to be window liquor. Window liquor. Alright, so we better clear out the fire station. Check out what else we've got, if there's more axes and things like that around. Someone's banging on the door outside. Why am I over encumbered? Apparently I'm still carrying 2 axes. Now that explains everything. I didn't quite see the heavy load mood lit there. It's a really bad picture actually. Right, so let's put the axes back in place with the hand side. Ball peen, garbage bags. Now I usually keep a backup weapon. I'm going to keep the crowbar. Welder's mask, they can go there as well. In fact, I'll just keep one. So then I've got like a good amount of stuff around me that I might need. Yeah, also keeping the propane torch. I've got the propane torch and I've got the welder's mask. Yeah, there we go. Supplies, medical supplies. There's bandages in here, proper bandages, that kind of thing. So this is all good. Painkillers, scalpels. So yeah, adhesive bandages. Oh, that's a point. I could actually move my rip sheets into there, can't I? Keep forgetting I've got one. Cigarettes, more rip sheets. Okay, right. So that's the ground floor. Pretty much cleared. Nothing in there that I need. Plenty of supplies. Right, then we'll check upstairs. Expect zombies. Right, so this is the room that I was talking about earlier where I had loads of them respawned. Opening that door to 5 or 6 zombies was not funny. Right, our bad's on a high exertion, can barely walk. That's not good. Well, because I'm not over encumbered. There's a packet of sugar there. Oh, that's just different. There was usually 2 bookcases there. There's only 1 now. Or at least I thought there was. Maybe that's changed. Let's see what food supplies we've got. It's got some food. I haven't got a can opener here, so that's something that I would have to find. Oh, meat cleaver. Meat cleavers are always useful. Ah, disinfectant. Water bottle. Granola. There's some food here. Fresh bologna. Steak uncooked. Garbage bag. Okay, so this is good. But no key, no car. That's bad. Okay, so it's getting late. My character's tired again. Could do with a lie down. Oh, bless you. Snowflake. It's a zombie apocalypse. Man up. Did I see a lunch bag there? Oh! The lunch bag has food in it. Chopped chip cookies. Peanut butter sandwich, we'll eat that because it's stale. It's not unedible. That's good. And we're going to take the rest of it. We're going to put some of that in the fridge. That's not good. This sounds like company has entered the house downstairs. Banging on the now the burrito and the beef jerky will last. So I'm just going to put them in the end container here. Well, the coffee maker, what, that thing? Shame you can't actually make coffee with it, though. Oh, actually, wait a minute. I actually had a settings on it. Maybe you can make coffee with a coffee machine these days. I didn't know you could do that. Again, something new. Right, we better go and discover what's going on downstairs. Tired, exerted, so I'm going to sit down. Having a cup of coffee might brighten your character up. Get rid of some of that tiredness. Oh, crap, that's bad. Oh, come on. Oh, I'm definitely going to have to sit on the ground now. Get rid of me exertion because I just cannot fight up like this. Can hear windows going. I'm pretty sure the main garage door downstairs has gone. Because I can't hear anyone banging on it anymore, but I can hear someone banging on the door. Probably the front door. That one, I think. Window licker's got in. Maybe we should turn that off. God damn it, they know where I am. Yeah, exactly. Super. They found me. They're coming for me. Bet they saw me through the window. Well, I better go and investigate what's going on. And then... let's have a look. Oh, yeah. Where did they get in, though? The shutters are intact, so they must have come... they've come out of that door, so they must have... so they broke through that window. How did they get in? Jesus, that was hard work. Oh, God, there's another one. Right, because I'm so exerted and so tired, I'm doing next to no damage on these guys. Again, where did they get in? What was it about that window they didn't like? Have they opened up the front door? No, but where did they get in? How did they get in? There's no windows for the... Oh, hello. They've broken through this door, though. But there's no window in here. And I'm pretty sure they weren't in there because I went in there. Yeah. That must be the case. All of those zombies must have been in the bathroom. Which, when you think about it, it's a bit ridiculous. So I'm going to sit on the ground. Because I'm going to take this on. This is, look, I can barely jog. High exertion. And it's that you want to try and avoid being exerted in this game. Because it's the end of you. If you can't... Even though you can walk away... Every now and again, you may just have to do a little bit of a quick step to get away, get around a few zombies. But if you can't fight, if you can't run, you can't walk, and the more encumbered you are, the more exerted you are, the slower you walk, you can't then outpace zombies easily. So I'm going to take care of this last zombie. But I need the exertion to go. And it's just not going for some reason. I'm not overexerted. Why am I not? Is it because I'm hungry? Is it because I'm tired? But I am really surprised that I've lasted so long in apocalypse mode. You know. It's a difficult start. Yeah. Yeah, that might have been the case, Axelion. Thank you for getting on the chat and joining in. I think they probably saw me from the in the upstairs windows. They can see me through this window here if they want to, but they're not coming in that way. I think the zombies that I've just been fighting have come out of this door because this has been broken down, and it wasn't broken down when I came in. So I think they were in there, hiding. Now there's one, because the doors, the window's intact, the doors are intact, all the lower ground floor windows are intact, all the doors apart from this one are intact. So I think, had I opened that door, I would have been facing down 3 zombies at the same time. But I need this moodlet to go before I take on that zombie. Well, it is 3:30. I do actually need to go and do something family related. So I'm going to call it there for this week, for this week's live. Hopefully you've enjoyed this. Yeah, it's a good thing they trickled out, that's for sure, Xeon. Don't forget, if you've enjoyed the content, to hit the like button, and if you really want to, you can subscribe to my channel. I do this every week. Thank you very much, Exilion, and thank you for the good game. Like I say, like, subscribe if you want. Liking is free. It promotes my content to other people who like this sort of game. Hi, Matt Dickinson. Hello. Thank you for getting on the chat, saying hi. I am just wrapping up. So watch the stream from the start. I'd cover my Modern Warfare camo grind and the current state of Season 2. If you really want, I can put some builds onto the Discord channel. Again, link in description below. To start off with, we take a look in this video. We took a look at some of the new areas that have been brought in that haven't quite been finished. Lots of work to be done, which are coming in Build 42. So we had a look around the fort. We had a look around a couple of new towns up at the north. And then we had a look at doing apocalypse mode, which is where I currently am, and that is not going at all. That exertion is terrible. But so thank you for getting on to the chat. Thank you to Matt Dickinson, Auxilion, Supertone, and to Bao Lam, I believe. Oh, and I completely missed Ilya Sergeev as well. Thank you for getting onto the chat, saying hi. Don't forget to join Discord. I hope you have a wonderful week. But until next week, Sunday, 1 o'clock GMT, when I hopefully will be back to doing multiplayer. I hope you have a good week. Until then, bye-bye.